Well, the full week has been awash with reactions from Nigerian fans concerning the Super Eagles' miss from the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We've seen some great, crazy names making the World Cup cut. We'll be sharing some of the details and our surprise, and certainly those teams to watch out for. Well, the NSC says all attention switch to the Africa Games coming through, which will be in December. We're building up to that. And can you describe what went down at the African Footballer of the Year Awards? My goodness, Morocco had a clean sweep. We're sharing all our details, thoughts, and what to expect right here on Sporting 60 Minutes. I'm Femi. It's good to have you join us today for the show. Princewill Oviesan is back, so, well, he's in the flesh. You know, whenever things stop for Nigeria, he's always available here to talk about it. Princewill.
It's good to be here.
And
I'm happy that I'm keeping my profession because I did stake it.
None of your countries are going to the World Cup.
Cape Verde is there.
That's not your country now.
Cape Verde is
the ones that you have passports.
I just got Cape Verde's passport, don't worry.
I just see it right two eyes, man, right two eyes. We've also got Imoru right here. Ope, how are you today?
I'm good. It's good to be here once again, talking sports.
All right, so as always, we'll talk about the sports part. We'll also talk about fun stuff we got lined up for the weekend, but that will be after this break. Stay with us. Well, we certainly can't run or shy away from the fact that the international break just came to a close. And for different continents, they had quite a number of games, many for the World Cup qualifiers, a few for friendly matches. That includes the African continent. And we already know 9 teams have booked their spots from the African continent to represent Africa. However, because of the expansion of the tournament, there was a 0.5. And that 0.5 means one team will go all the way to the intercontinental playoff to jostle for a place at next year's World Cup. Now, so when it happened, we had 4 teams vying for that place. It was Gabon, right? There was DR Congo, if I remember. Cameroon were also in the mix. And then the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And, well, we all know how it turned out eventually. DR Congo beats Nigeria on penalties to qualify for the intercontinental playoffs, which will be next year in March, right? So, Princewill, what do you want to go about? What do you want to go about? Let's start off with you first.
Well, it's quite unfortunate that we won't be at the World Cup back-to-back. But my pain is that a lot of people don't understand the momentum of missing the World Cup, especially the players and the managers.
What do you mean? Okay, you can also take a take. Because look, Princewill has a clear target. I'm standing right here, so the floor is yours. Whatever tickles your fancy, let's go with it first.
I don't even know where to start from, but
start from the end.
I have to start from somewhere. It's so disgraceful. A big nation as big as Nigeria is in Africa is not going to be at the World Cup. No big deal. It is what it is. In a year where there is an expansion, you see so many countries, being in the World Cup. Some people might give instances of some big nations too not being at the World Cup.
I'm about to go there.
So, but we just have to move on from it.
I understand the pain of Nigerians, and I've had quite a lot of reactions this week, right, from a lot of fans who feel, oh, you're not patriotic enough. And I said, no, from the beginning, Prince, I've always believed the Super Eagles will qualify.
I never believed they will qualify.
We're 2 different human beings. That's why your son is Oviesan and my son is Farawe. I always believed it, right? And it did not happen, admittedly. And I've heard a lot of, I just mentioned one of the claims people always put out, oh, there's an expanded World Cup. It's 48 teams? Yeah. 48 teams are going to the tournament. How can Nigeria not make it? I think it is bad. I'm not denying what it is. But I do think, like she says, it happens. And she mentioned the Italy or the stories, and I was going to use Italy. Italy had missed out on back-to-back World Cups, right? Italy have narrowly made it to the playoffs because they still lost at home again, their last game. So now, at least, if you want to go to the World Cup, you show some form of seriousness. You beat the closest rival. See what Turkey did. Turkey went into their last game against Spain, knowing that they needed about, 8 goals to qualify. But they're going to Spain, and they scored 2. Game finished 2-2. Italy were playing at home and still chopped 4 in their own house, 4-1. I'm saying Italy did not even make it to the win.
I don't understand the comparison.
The comparison I'm saying here is that the Italians have missed out on back-to-back World Cups, but in that space have won the Euros.
Can you compare the pedigree of the Italians to Nigeria?
And so that makes Italy bigger. Italy is bigger than Nigeria.
Yes, but look at it from this particular angle.
No,
look at it, Femi. Let's be realistic.
I know. Princewill Oviesan, not realistic.
No, let's be realistic.
Princewill Oviesan, I'm not realistic.
Either
That
you
was
like
like putting it to me.
Either you like it or not, Femi.
I don't like what you're about to say.
No, you see, jokes apart.
I'm not joking with you.
Our boys, the football administrators, never saw this coming, but it was right there before them.
Princewill, when you say never saw it coming, in everything in life, it's probability.
Exactly, I agree with you.
Everything. So
but there are
chance,
certain caution you take.
So there's a chance that you will make it. There's a chance you will not make it.
There are certain caution you put in place.
But what did we not do right? We did everything.
We lost our game at home, which was not necessary.
Can you factor injuries, Princewill Oviesan?
Which injuries? Was it injury that caused them not to go to the...
Which game did we lose at home? Which game did we lose at home, Princewill Oviesan?
Okay, didn't we lose the game at home?
We did not lose the game at home.
Excuse me?
We did not lose the game at home, Princewill Oviesan.
What happened to Lesotho?
Did we lose at home? Did we lose?
No.
Did we lose?
Ask me.
Did we lose?
Ask
you said
me.
Lose. We did not lose.
Okay.
Princewill did not lose.
What happened to Zimbabwe?
We did not lose.
So that 1 point you collected is victory.
Princewill, let me tell you something. Let me say something.
Femi, I did not want to go the route.
Go the route you want
let
to
me
go.
let me come out straight.
Open
See,
it.
either you like it or not, in 60 seconds, I'll tell you, Nigerians are not happy. In a normal scenario, a normal client, this team should be disbanded, number one.
Why?
Because they disappointed people who invested into them.
AFCON in December, we should disband this team.
Disband them.
Princewill, you need to go back to Togo.
Not
you
only
need
Togo.
to go back to Togo.
In Satuba and
Why will you disband a team?
Did you see the way they played that particular last game?
Wait, are you saying they should disband the team or they should disband some people should lose their job? Like the people at the end of affairs?
No. The NFF should resign.
No.
Okay.
No. Princewill Oviesan.
Your own opinion.
No. And
general opinion nowadays, NFF should resign.
Wait, Princewill. You are a football loving person, right?
Yes.
You are also a stakeholder in your local government.
Yes.
In your local council, sorry.
Not just local council alone.
No, I mean,
even in this country, I have a strong stake.
I'm trying to push. I'm going somewhere, Princewill.
Yes.
You've shown interest. It means that there's the possibility that you can rise in Nigerian football ladder, right?
Yes.
It means that maybe you could get to the state of the FA, you could probably get to the NFF. And you're passionate about the sport. You're also a journalist. You follow the sport. How many people are sitting down on the streets? And I'm not trying to explain to anybody, but this is how I feel. It's one thing for you to be abusing the Super Eagles every day. What are you? You're saying the administrators are bad. No, you Princewill now. Princewill, wait, you want to wait, let me finish. I'm not landed though.
Okay.
Now, I'm speaking to Princewill as somebody on the okay, let me use Okpe, so you won't say I'm attacking you. What has Okpe done? Instead of abusing the Super Eagles and shouting NFL don't know their job, what has she done to go and improve football in Nigeria?
I was going to come there because the
I
journalists
want you to go there.
the journalists to have their own
We
problem.
agree. See,
the journalists to have their own problem.
No, but Princewill, what I have done, I have taken responsibility by saying we've all failed as a unit. From the federal government.
Really?
Wait now, from the federal government.
Then I have nothing to say.
No, from the federal government.
For you telling me this?
No, Princewill, from the federal government to the fans.
No,
the federal
government has no business in this.
When the federal government
they provided the enabling environment, they provided the fund. It is the administrators and the players and the coaches and the technical crew that has the whole bulk of blame to
when
share.
The federal government said they released the money, did they release the money? Did you see the receipt?
Which receipt?
Do you see it?
The government working. So don't you know how
Is
government
it today?
You were supposed to apply for that money before the games.
No. Princewill Oviesan, after the AFCON of last year, President Tinubu said he cleared all the allowances. Right? It was in the news, if I remember clearly.
Was it lying?
But obviously it was a lie now.
It
was a lie, obviously.
By the minister
it was a lie because number one, the president said they had cleared the Super Eagles. Okpe, please support me or deny me.
Why you not going to support me?
There's an article in the Punch newspaper.
I read it.
Look for the date.
I read it.
Where the president said he released 12 billion to clear their match allowance. Right?
Yes.
So that means he has cleared the money. So which money were the players asking for again?
Then that should go to the NFF.
Wait. They don't say that money. So that means the money the NSC said they brought to clear it, the NSC had to raise their own personal money.
From where?
I'm asking now.
Presidency must give clearance.
I'm asking now.
Presidency?
No. Princewill, I'm trying to understand it. That if
let me answer you.
Princewill, if you, Mr. President, releases 12 billion, right? So let's assume you are federal government. She's the NSC and the NFF. You release 12 billion to her to send to me. If in 1 year time, or over almost 2 years, because January to this point is almost 2 years. In 2 years' time, the money has not gotten to me, right? Because that's why I'm owing the player.
The hence you roll.
So that means either you did not send the money, or you sent the money, or you sent the money
not being delivered.
The presidency will not take his image to the public.
So why is the NSC running around looking for money? If the NSC is looking for, isn't the NSC write to FIFA that there's heavy corruption going on in the NFF? Why would they write to FIFA? I'm asking NSC. If
they should be the one to answer that question, not me.
So why do you ask them to sack? Why has the NSC not publicly come out to say we give them the money on XYZ dates? Why they say Mr. President is covering the money? All right. So, Mr. Ayodele Thomas, it's good to have you join us today. My name is Femi Farawe, Princewill Oviesan, your friend, you know, and Opeyemi Imoru, she's here. We want to talk about Nigerian football generally. You've been around. Yeah. You've seen things in Nigeria. You've seen things abroad. And you can run a comparison. And maybe I may be a little bit, I don't want to use the word biased, but patriotic is more like it. I'm pro-Nigerian. And I always think I think we learn from lessons to be better. But I want to ask you, what do you think about the state of Nigeria football at this time, following the Super Eagles' failure to qualify for an expanded FIFA World Cup?
Okay. You know, after the shame that this Super Eagles put us 8 years in a row, you know, it becomes madness when you keep doing the same thing and you keep expecting a different result. So I wrote a personal letter to the chairman of NSC and peradventure to everyone that is involved in football in general. It was a sad moment for the country. A country like Congo should never be in World Cup, and Nigeria come. So I wrote to the man and I said, first and foremost, we need to do what you call housekeeping. How did we get here? And what can we do to ensure that this disgrace does not continue the next 4 years? And I recommended a total, completely, of our football ecosystem. In fact, we should adopt the English and the Spanish FA's football in the year, I think it's 2012, when the Sport England started, and the English FA decided that we were going to start all over again to build the national team. Same was done by the Germans and the Spanish. And today you can see the progression. About a decade later, these three countries are superstars in their right when it comes to European football. So I recommended some few things that the NSC has to do. And one of them, if I can name it, I have about 7 points agenda for them. The first one I said they need to do, which is very, very urgent, because our football is going down. The state governors have no business in football. They need to sell off all those state teams that they call clubs. Those ones are not clubs. They are conduit for corruption and for embezzlement. And as long as we have the state governors in government managing our football ecosystem, we are going nowhere. I also told them that they need to start a big campaign, national orientation, because they are going to be fighting a very big battle. But the battle can only be done when Nigerians are behind them and Nigerians know what exactly the problems are and why the governors should answer off completely from all. They can concession those clubs all they have to do is just provide the living environment and the infrastructure for all these clubs to thrive. And that's the most important thing that we need to do now.
Okay,
we need to start fighting them from above. So that was one of my recommendations.
If I could just take you off the recommendations you made and ask that, you've spoken about management and administration, but what amount of blame will fall at the doorstep of the players for the failure to qualify for the World Cup?
Well, you know, it's what I call garbage in, garbage out. You can't give what you don't have. Individually, we have some talent in the team. Individually. But if we look at overall, team is a very, very bad team. It's not a balanced team. You have maybe 2 or 3 good players and the rest are just average players. And average does not, you need exceptional players to make impact and to win matches. And you can see that already, that our trajectory has been very bad in terms of player management, in terms of the quality of the players we have. But the problem is not about the players. The problem is the organization that we have in place to scout and to field good players. So it will still be again the administrative issues that we have are the reasons why we are still playing in top leagues in Europe.
Femi, don't let us overflow this issue.
I don't want to talk because
the truth remains that NFF is culpable.
Is it lie?
Okay.
Princewill Oviesan, is it lie?
So if you're saying NFF is culpable, that means even the ministry too is culpable.
I don't know about the
NSC.
The player too.
I don't know about the ministry. No, the players have their feet.
The players have their own to do. Before, thank God, Princewill Oviesan, this week, John Obey, former captain of the Super Eagles, spoke about this thing. 2 days to a game, you guys are busy doing protest. You are busy doing Instagram.
I don't support that. I don't support that.
So my point is that this is a player who's donned the jersey, who has captained the team.
I don't support
agree.
That.
See, Princewill, I never agreed with Mikel on like 1,001 things. But on that one, we're 100% behind it. You have an assignment.
That's why I say I don't support that.
Because if they give you a responsibility, you need to deliver the responsibility.
They now make noise.
Femi, all said and done, because Ope doesn't want to contribute.
Go for a break.
Ope is taking your side. Either we like it or not.
Ope knows the truth. Either
we like it or not, we fail.
Princewill, you want to see the light and refuse the light. We need to go for a break, Princewill.
Please, we need that break.
We need to go. Hopefully, 2 of us will be here when we come back from the break. Because if they don't see us, it's only Ope that will keep going on with the show.
No problem.
We'll beat ourselves outside. They'll see us. Then we'll come back without our shirts. Let's go for a break. We're coming back with it. So we're back, and my gosh.
You've taken cold water.
Prince, I just realized that you are still here.
Yeah, I am.
That's all right.
And I'm very happy that you're still there.
It's not quite as in the middle of yourself.
No.
Wow.
I can't throw punches across.
It was a heated argument.
I can't throw punches across.
And I put money in.
Is very deep.
And I put my envelope, blow inside envelope. Send it to Okwe to deliver it for me.
Really?
Okay. No, the thing was this. I mean, I grew up on streets now.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk one thing about the Women's Premier League. We hear clubs have been given information about registration, right? Let's talk about something positive. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the NWFL starts. The kickoff date has not changed. 26th of November, and I've seen team, releasing their graphics, doing their media rounds, and it has been awesome. Like, I've never seen that before. We saw Edo Queens, bringing out pictures of their players that they are going to
for this new season.
What?
What are you supporting for this new season?
I think I'll be supporting, if not Edo Queens, Rivers Angels. Yeah.
When you always form my hand in public. You always form my hand.
Why?
When there's FC Robo, there's no that team you should.
I was just going to mention FC Robo.
Before you got any of your states gets a team.
Delta Queens.
That's not fun now.
Delta Queens, but I'm supporting FC Robo.
But Delta Queens.
Why are you supporting this?
Because over time.
Osaro?
No, not Osaro.
Rosa.
He's not my friend. I'm saying it. I think we've never interacted, but he has been on my show several times. But friendship, like you're my friend,
but I think he's a great.
He's a professional.
He's one of those people that we should celebrate.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I don't have a personal relationship with him.
Same here.
But I can tell you that when you check out the number of women who have come through,
into the different kind of women's football. No, but for me, what I'm supporting Robo Queens is.
You get club for NPFL and NWFL, Papa. You don't get club.
I do.
Which club? You see what Ikorodu City do worry about.
Hold on, we'll get there.
You see. So let's go to the NPFL.
No.
Let's go to the
NPFL. With the Women League. So why are you jumping?
That's when you look at what the game was. You are saying you support Robo. I said you say support Edo Queens. Hey, what do you want to get?
Edo.
What do you want to get? What do you want to get?
No, nothing. Just that I still believe that there's something very snaggy about the whole story when it comes to the Women League.
Why do you always have Princewill Oviesan? We must rescind your visa the 31st of this year. What is it?
In fact, it should be in Togo.
What is it?
What is the fact?
Did the players complain to you?
Yes, some of them, even if they can't speak out, you see them with this very grumpy face.
The person I blame today is my producer. That whoever made my producer to give all this story that's making you fire like this today. You know that vacation, you need one more again.
But Femi, you know is the truth. These ladies are not being paid properly.
What do you mean? I don't know. All I know is, what's her name? Is it Shakirat Moshood?
Yeah, she was at the CAF award. Unfortunately, she didn't win, but it's a step ahead. And she has done great.
Good enough. Chiamaka is a product of the NWFL.
Yeah, Rivers.
Good one.
I'm saying about one active man in the NWFL made it to the CAF.
Kudos to the guys.
You cannot even look at you, racing. You see, he didn't invite you, nobody. He didn't invite you.
It's all good. It's all good.
Are you ready to go to Ikorodu City now?
To go and do what?
Let's talk about
when I have any good Rangers and Warri Wolves.
You see what they did to Warri Wolves?
Fantastic. It was a good game.
They beat them.
Yes, 2-0 at Uzoro.
Do you see that? You see that Ikorodu City got to the top of it?
But that's absolutely no. Kudos to those guys. Of the truth, Femi, I've always believed that the team Ikorodu City has something to offer. Right from when they came to the saddle of Nigerian football. And when I watched them for the very first time, watched them train at Oniko, that was when one of the betting companies had their finals. I love what I saw. At least I stayed back to watch them for 30 minutes. It's a good team, young boys who are ready to make name for themselves. And that's the big thing, and that's what is missing in the Super Eagles.
You know, there was the story last week, but let's treat it.
Okay, about the
training system.
Plateau United, the issue?
Yeah. What's your reaction to this?
I think it's a thing of not having a mutual understanding.
Bam, you said it right there.
Yes,
it's the truth.
Because
I just need one eyes to look at you.
Because the stadium, we know that it's always busy, and that time frame.
That's not the fault of Plateau United.
It's not the fault of Plateau United, but like I said, it's just a mutual understanding. It's a thing that Ikorodu City will meet with Plateau to see, based on what is happening, the events and all of that. We couldn't train. Can we just join you guys? We know it's your time.
You
and
cannot
all of
join
that.
us. No.
Like I said, it's a thing of mutual understanding.
I agree with the word mutual understanding, but I disagree with international best practice. And we keep saying we want the NPFL to get to the level where even we'll be proud of. We need to follow certain rules. It is stated that there's a time for the away team to train. And the away team's training time coincides with when the game goes live, especially 24 hours before the match. So I do not see any reason on earth, in heaven, or in any other place on the planet where Ikorodu City and Plateau United will be training on the same pitch at the same time.
No, it will make sense. Let me come in here.
Make sense.
I think the exigencies that actually played out was based on the fact that
there was a game before that one.
Yes.
Princewill Oviesan. And I'm sorry to sound blunt, but instead, Ikorodu City, wait until after they're done and pray that there's floodlights.
You know, there was something you said earlier on when the heat was on. We all have different views, different opinions, and we don't know it all.
Yeah.
The error has been committed. We're trying to build the league. Plateau United shouldn't have gone that far because it is also a stigma to the image of the league itself.
Is the way they were spoken to. Because number one, it is not every club in Lagos do not belong to the Lagos State government.
You know what?
So why are they playing again? Princewill, see, maybe it seems like I'm using your standards now to judge the league. You don't have a club. You don't have a stadium. You all don't have a stadium. You all are using government stadium. Whenever the government wants to repair that stadium, they'll repair it now. Waiting consign government, consign, right? So that means you need to look for where you will train, where you will prepare for games under international best practice. It is not done anywhere.
I agree.
So
I agree
my
with
point
you.
is that even when they happen, and that's why I agree with Okpe's word of mutual misunderstanding. First things Ikorodu City would have done is apologize.
But they've done that.
No. Many of their spokespeople had been going that, the coach agreed.
Those are fans.
No.
Not the management.
Management.
No, not the management.
Management.
Not the
Okpe is
The
looking at me.
administrators?
Are they not part of the directors?
Not the management.
Are they not part of the director? You know, I like Okpe today. She knows. She knows the truth. Please, we need to go
So
for
it is me that is lying.
I don't call you liar.
Okay.
I don't call you liar.
Okay.
The word you said so.
Okay.
You said so.
But that as
But there are few
play,
games though. There are few games this weekend.
yeah.
You know why I like this one today? Because the first game is you were pushing it to.
No big deal.
Kano Pillars.
Well,
Who's Kano Pillars playing?
They're playing Ikorodu City.
no, wait. You should have let me land. I wanted to say something.
You let her talk this thing.
There's a mantra from the
You
Kano
let her
Pillars
talk
management
this
that they need to repeat Kano Pillars. You know, if you look at Kano Pillars, one of the old teams that has strong pedigree. Right now, they're nowhere. In fact, if you look at the table, they're struggling down there, and they're playing somebody up there. And either you like it or not.
How up?
Number one, okay, that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. But if you look at it critically, give it to Ikorodu City. I just wish they'll go to the continent and do something great, not like what Remo Stars has been giving to us.
So your results of the match. You shall reach result now. What is your corner? What is your Uru Waka?
A win for Remo for Ikorodu City, I beg your pardon.
I'm sure I said like this, you are biting your hand.
No, it's a reality on ground. I'm a realist. If I say things, I say it the way they are.
What, so I'm not a realist?
You're not funny.
But you want to predict?
You're not.
The Ikorodu City.
Any match, you have permission, any match you want to predict.
Okay, Ikorodu City, he's setting with that one.
Ikorodu City, they are on fire this season. You know what they did last season, they are trying to, continue with that, and we could see it. I think they are 8 match unbeaten now, and they are doing marvelously. So, and a wounded Kano Pillars is like a wounded lion. They are trying to.
Once they are wounded, they'll beat them.
So, I think Ikorodu City all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
I wanted to just sing small. You let it stay small. Let it stay small. Kwara United against Shooting Stars. What do you think?
Kwara United at home. Shooting Stars didn't play.
Should they even play that game? I think they should not play that game.
Why? Why?
I think they should not play that game this weekend.
Why?
Give us a reason why.
Now, so you can see what the form body is on our screen, but I think all the stories coming out of Kwara over the last 1 week, I think out for respect for everything that's happened to both the churches and the girls were missing, that game should not hold. I know you will tell me that Shooting Stars didn't play their last game against Remo. Well, I don't know why that was postponed. I don't know why. But this one has a national reason. It's a national, at least to show some form of
regards and respect.
That it's Kwara that look, I don't know, maybe we move it from the day originally it was set for, right? And that day the players use it to go around the city.
You're thinking in this rational manner. Those organizing
I always
this.
think rational now, Princewill Oviesan. I always think rational now, but you know that you do is to agree.
Okay. Do you see Wala? For me, those organizing the league should have also have this notion.
Out of respect.
So, but
If
you go from all
girls are missing,
this game would definitely go.
Girls are missing. For that sake, I don't think the game should hold. And churches were burnt, right? I think it was about a week ago too.
Yeah.
So you've got two issues, and it doesn't speak well of what we are. So the game can go on. I'm not saying the game shouldn't go on, but that day the game should not go on that day.
I agree with you.
Just to show respect that what we're going to do is we're going to play the game maybe the next day, maybe a Monday. That's fine. But that's Sunday instead. I'd love to see outreach. And we keep saying this about leagues, but I know you turn and look at me and say, where's the money? Kwara United is owned by the Kwara State government. Yeah. And I think that the governor, in his own wisdom, football joins all of us. You know what? Outreach. Go there. If it's a community that's not far from the Kwara United, make outreach. That they go around, see people, commiserate with people, greet them. If you can bring supplies, it's what the government should provide. Go about, okay, you know what, how are you? How's everything? You know, this is water, this is Gary, this is rice.
And it's bringing the human face.
Exactly. So we see that our clubs can do outreach programs too. It's not just about collecting money and going to, because Kwara United Kuku did not do anything on the continent.
They did. They lost out now.
The preliminary round.
They lost out now. He said they didn't do anything.
They get break.
They lost out.
The last match is El Academy Warriors and National and El Academy Warriors. Because as I'm looking at you, Princewill, this is my chair. I'm thinking about what I can do with this chair. So I want us to go for the break again. So by the time we come back, if I'm standing, they will know what I've done with the chair. If not, we thought what I'm standing, they know what we did with our chairs.
Okay.
Try and reach my side. I try to reach your side.
Then Opey will do what?
Opey will just sit down. You should say she did not do anything with her own chair.
Okay.
But let's go for the break. We'll come back. We've got more to share with you. All right, so let's go now to international football game. Club football is back. We're going to select a few matches. We've got quite a lot of them on my screen, but let me just use Onile Power and pick some of the matches. Princewill, to make you happy, Arsenal against Tottenham.
They win.
For Spurs.
Arsenal.
Spurs are good away from home, you know. Right?
Arsenal is winning. We're home. Look at the record.
But there's no Gabriello.
Does that matter? We have complete reservoir. It's a win.
Okay. Reservoir.
Manchester United against Everton.
It's a win for Manchester United.
Bam, I'm behind that. What?
I'm not saying anything.
Look at the form now. Look at the form. The form speaks.
God, I only praying to God. The I'm speaking to is God. That God of football. God that did not allow Super Eagles to go. Allow Everton to win this game.
You will put to shame.
I already wallow in it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But Bele doesn't ever remove my body. I love it. I said I wake up in the morning and I drink a cup of it. And I step out for the day. Let's go. Let's see. Are there a few more matches we can look through? Barcelona back to the Camp Nou this weekend. The new Camp Nou.
Yeah.
Against Athletic Bilbao. I think that's a good story. What you have mentioned in the Spanish La Liga. You can see the form right there. Injuries to some players are back. Yeah, I don't think Rafinha is not back, but
he's not back.
Lewandowski is there, so I think it's a good story for them. What they mentioned is also the Bundesliga, RB Leipzig against Werder Bremen. Leipzig is second on the Bundesliga table.
Yeah.
Leipzig all the way.
Yeah, I think I agree as well. I agree. Okay. Those are the big football games. Newcastle, Manchester City, worthy to mention. Liverpool against Nottingham Forest, also another mention. People are saying this could be the opportunity for Liverpool to return to flying with. You know what? We'll see how it turns out. We'll share all the intriguing parts from these games and more with you, all right? As we go, we must say a big thank you as well to our guests who's graced us with his presence to express Nigerian sports, really, because everyone certainly has a thing or two to say. I hope we'll learn from this and go to whatever parts we need, grassroots, drawing board, and then make Nigerian football bigger. Or
scatter audio thing.
And then just wing it. But before we get into winging whatever I want to wing, let's ask the guys what they got planned out for this weekend. Okay, ladies first. Let's start with you. What have you got planned out this weekend?
We have a wedding.
Now what for you? Now what for you? Okay, now what for you? You are always saying this in front of Princewill Oviesan. You don't let Princewill that they provoke like this now. Now what for you? I mean, you don't have a wedding. No, I have a wedding that I'm going for. One of my friends getting married. I'm going to go and see it.
We have a wedding.
I know me and I don't know the wedding. No, I they go wedding because they realize that I'm a true Nigerian. They needed a true Nigerian to grace their wedding, and they sent for me. Princewill Oviesan, what do you have planned out for this week?
My week has been fantastic.
It's a Nigerian event.
I've been celebrating. No, I've been celebrating from when Super Eagles lost their game against DR Congo to now.
I need to send. Here's my phone. Let me send a message to immigration.
They come and pick you up.
Because even on this show, I said the Super Eagles should qualify. I will stop being a sport journalist. I will stop talking sports. And I've said it over and over. And today, I am still talking sports. I'm sending you now to the GG. No problem. So I'm still celebrating. And it's a continuation to the weekend. Pick you up.
We only ask you what is it you have for the weekend.
The celebration started right from then. And it's on into the weekend.
May that this thing, if you are going to eat, may you run your stomach this weekend.
Amen.
The chicken stew you want to prepare.
Amen. No, I like catfish.
You run your stomach. You
I'm still celebrating, so it's going to go into the weekend.
You will toilet this week. Well, we'll come back next week to share our thoughts with you from all the big stories we've got this week. And to be fair to you, it's been absolutely crazy. Well, that's what makes life come together. With all the intrigues, the disagreements, we'll look for solutions, and hopefully those solutions will make Nigeria sports generally a better place. On behalf of the entire production crew of Sports in 60 Minutes, I'm Princewill Oviesan and Femi, say have yourself a great time. We'll catch you next.